And gentlemen, welcome to my channel. Welcome, Liv. Hi, Liv. How are you?
Hi, I'm good, thank you. Good evening, guys. I hope you're all doing great.
This is the last stream for you before your
Yes,
holidays, Liv.
exactly. Yeah, it's the last stream for me for a while. I'm gonna take a little vacation afterwards, but I'll be back later on, so don't worry, guys. I'm not going anywhere for too long, but yeah, I'll
Okay.
be, I won't be there for a little while.
Maybe we see you at the end of August or beginning of
Oh yeah,
September.
sure. Oh yeah, no problem. Yeah, I'll be there for sure.
Great. Welcome to our new viewers. There are
Yeah, welcome,
Underworker,
guys.
ShinYaiba, JeremyRay, I think he is watching
Unseen
the
Jungle. Hello,
yeah.
guys.
And the Jungle, they're just follow us. We really,
Thank you, thank
really
you.
appreciate your support. Thank you very much, guys. Okay,
Yeah,
so tonight we have another classic challenge, server
exactly.
challenge,
Yeah,
and
FT5 and FT10.
yeah, we have the FT5 and FT10. For the FT5, we have the two players that we playing since last week. So
Hmm.
let me show to the people who are there. So this is JeremyRay and
Exactly.
ShinYaiba.
ShinYaiba.
Jeremy
Yeah.
Ray's Ryu players is
Okay.
Platinum,
All right.
and ShinYaiba is come from Germany. I like German people, German
Yay.
players. They are very active.
Yeah,
As
there's a lot
yeah,
of German players. I thought the community was small, but I was definitely wrong about that. There are a lot
absolutely.
of players in Germany.
It was nearly 1 year before, so no worry,
Yeah,
Liv.
yeah. I mean, I got to know you guys a little bit more, so that's great.
And ShinYaiba is playing Lucia. Lucia,
Ooh,
it's
Lucia,
very
I like
active.
that.
It's look like G with a lot of fire
Yeah,
and
lots of
a lot of
fireballs
damage.
everywhere, a lot of crazy stuff happening. It can go very fast with Lucia, but it's not a character we see that often, so I'm actually very excited to see a Lucia on stream.
Oh, look, Liv, on the chat, Shinyeba just writing some
He's not the
some
that
pretext to
active.
lose.
No,
No,
no.
come on.
You know me. I'll be rooting for Germany tonight, since I know
Oh,
you'll
great.
probably be rooting for France, so I'll be rooting for Germany for good measure.
Oh, perhaps you will play Street Fighter with German people. So you're gonna
Oh,
bring
that'd
your
be
setup.
great. Oh, that'd be great. I love it.
So you should bring your console or
Why not?
PC or the Steam Deck
I'd love it.
from Valve is not released yet.
Yeah, not yet. I cannot, just bring my setup with me and just play anywhere. That'd
Oh,
be
sorry,
great though, but
Shinyeba. He's correcting me. He's playing Set or Urian. Hope is not
ooh,
okay.
spicy as well. I mean,
Of course.
a good
Je peux
Urian can
laisser
definitely
7.
bring the hype like that.
Eh, bonsoir, B-Boy,
Et salut, Vivoy.
à les
Bonsoir.
habitués. Okay, so let's get
Toujours là.
started with the first
Let's get
match.
started. Yeah. So, JeremyRay and ShinYaiba.
So I'm
Great.
gonna create the room and invite the players.
Another France against Germany. I like that. Always hyped to see those kind of matches. And ShinYaiba in the chat letting us know that he's playing V-Trigger 2 Urian, so no mirrors for tonight. Instead, it's gonna be a lot of shoulder tackles, which can bring a lot of hype. I mean, every time I've seen V-Trigger 2 Urians, they're usually very, hype kind of players. So I really do hope to see some upsets, some cool stuff with V-Trigger 2 that no one really knows, since V-Trigger 2 is not the preferred V-Trigger for Urian. A lot of Urian players prefer to use V-Trigger 1 instead, but it's definitely gonna bring some spice, to the matchup, because I'm sure JeremyRay knows about the Ryu Urian matchup. So, adding a little bit of spice with this V-Trigger 2, it's gonna be pretty cool. I'm excited. And even if it is Seth, it's definitely gonna be hyped too. I know the character is not as strong as he used to be, but it's still a very cool character. It changed a lot. Uh you know, when you compare him to what he was like in Street Fighter 4, but I still like the character very much. I like what they did with his design. Little trivia, most German Urian players are using VTuber 2. I was exactly thinking about that actually, ShinYaiba. I remember, I'm really sorry, I'm having a brain fart at the moment and I can't remember the name of another German Urian player who also plays Urian with V-Trigger 2. And I don't know what you guys have with V-Trigger 2. Is it like a national thing to just pick V-Trigger 2 instead of V-Trigger 1? What is it? Tell us. Let us know.
Okay, guys,
So
you can start whenever you
in the
want.
chat, yeah, and in the chat, you guys can let us know which player you are rooting for. Is it going to be JeremyRay or is it going to be ShinYaiba? Let us know who you are rooting for tonight using your channel points.
On the prediction.
Yeah, let us know what your predictions are for tonight. And I think they're ready, so we're gonna start.
Yeah, so we're gonna start with Jeremy and ShinYaiba, and for the heavyweight category for the FT10.
Oh yeah, we haven't talked about that.
We have a change because last week I showed you guys that it will be Kark, a Funk player who gonna play with
but it's
Jimmy.
not going to be Kark.
Unfortunately, they have something happens and they both of them can't play. So I finally found something more
I was actually
higher in terms
really
of
hoping
level.
to see Jimmy tonight. I'm so sorry about that. But our FT10 is going to be a lot of hype. It's going to be really, really high level, so don't go anywhere.
Yeah, welcome Yumus-san.
Salut, bonsoir.
So we'll have
Linkexelo
versus The4Philzz, and I hope the god of
that
CFN will be with us.
Is going to be awesome. I can't wait to see that. But in the meantime, we have JeremyRay against ShinYaiba going on. It has started. Both, you know, looking kind of strong, to be honest. It's pretty close. JeremyRay with a slight life lead, but, you know, with any slight mistake you make, you can definitely, you know, lose that advantage, especially given that ShinYaiba plays Seth. So it can go very fast on both sides. You know, Ryu is a character that deals a lot of damage, and Seth is not a character with a lot of life, not a lot of health, you know, in his life bar. So it can go really, really fast. And JeremyRay is showing very, very good spacing at the moment. Yeah, with punishing a lot of stuff that ShinYaiba is trying to do. Putting him there in the corner very nicely with a lot of very well done fireballs and a very good shoryuken to anti-air any type of jump-ins. JeremyRay taking the first match very, very confidently, I should say, with a comfortable life lead there on the second round. And Jeremy looking very strong with his Ryu.
Yeah, I can see that.
Very solid.
And B-boy is just he's just surprised about this
Yeah,
Ryu.
yeah.
And GG to both of them because they leveled up to Super Platinum. Because last week they were Platinum.
GG's. Grinding, I can see that. Get that grind. Looking good. And I have to say, I totally approve of ShinYaiba's costume choice for Seth. I really like that design.
You're quite spacey.
Yeah. Yeah, he's like a waiter or something. I like it. Or a barman, maybe.
Okay, let's see how ShinYaiba will react about this first.
Yeah. Oh, I was about to say that he had pretty confident, a pretty good life lead, but you see, every time JeremyRay finds an opening with Ryu, the life it takes away from ShinYaiba it's a lot. I mean, Ryu deals a lot of damage, and when you have a kind of fragile character like Seth, you have to be very careful, because look at that, it's a simple 4-hit combo, but it did a pretty good amount of damage. But yeah, ShinYaiba taking it there with the V-Trigger 2 activation, and V-Trigger 1, sorry, activation, and yeah. Very nice reflexes, you know, sliding under those fireballs, taking the dashes. They both look very confident in the neutral, which is very nice to see. But yeah, you can tell that ShinYaiba has to be a little bit more careful when he plays in neutral, because he knows that any mistake he can make will be punished and it will deal a lot of damage to his character. Oh, very nice bait of the shuriken there, and look at the damage it dealt on that punish. Now JeremyRay has to find an opening to try and get out of the corner, but it's not gonna happen. Here the super will definitely kill. And ShinYaiba taking a point from JeremyRay to put it at 1-1. This is very, very close. Very solid.
It's kind of clean game for ShinYaiba.
Yeah, it's very clean on both sides, I have to say. They're not, you know, just doing
the
stuff in
EXDP,
neutral.
the PIF.
Yeah, that
From
was
Jeremy, that was not very good. And
that wasn't very clean, but you have to try it every once in a while just to show your opponent that you can do it. You know, you're not afraid to do it, and that, you know, itself can send a message. So
did you see the dojo ShinYaiba is representing Salt Mine League?
Oh, he's representing Salt Mine League, and JeremyRay representing NSFW. No skill, few wins.
Yeah, funny.
I love that dojo name. I love it. It's so funny. I was actually wondering at first what NSFW meant, if it really meant not safe for work, and when I knew that it meant no skill, few wins, I just bursted out laughing because it's so funny.
And actually, I like both icons for each logo. Do you know
why? Yeah, I wonder why.
They are fun to the Blanca-chan.
Yeah.
The
oh,
keyring.
Look at that very nice use of the V'Trigger 2 by JeremyRay there. That was so clean, and it dealt so much damage. This is we talk about it a lot, but this is one of Ryu's best buffs in season 5. The big buff he got on his V'Trigger 2 definitely helped him in a lot of situations.
What ShinYaiba is doing? He's spamming the standard car.
Spamming. Like, hey, it works.
Oh, this is the Olympic
JeremyRay is just
gymnastics.
waiting in the corner. Look at that. He can't seem to get away. What is he doing? I don't know if that's some kind of, you know, mental damage thing. Is it like, you know, something to just...
he's playing on Olympic game, Liv.
What the hell? Is he trying to make JeremyRay second guess his choices? That's not really working, because, you know, JeremyRay knows how to EXDP, and he knows it's a good option to get out of a corner as quickly as possible. Ooh, activating V'Trigger there. No combo, but the V'Trigger to combo for JeremyRay. Nice escape. Oh, and below to seal the deal. That was kind of a complicated round for ShinYaiba. I don't know what he was trying to do with all those cartwheels, but that didn't pay off. Oh, that was kind of nasty. It does work though. A lot of people are not expecting the EXDP afterwards, and they eat it. I do too. But yeah, not very clean. But hey, it works. So we're gonna give it to him. And look at that, he's trying that thing again with the cartwheels. I'll have to ask him about that later, because that seems so weird. And he does it at such a weird spacing too. Oh, another EXDP. And ShinYaiba almost perfecting JeremyRay to take the second game on his side. With a lot of weird stuff happening. I mean, all those cartwheels he did. I don't really know what that is supposed to mean. Like, what was he trying to do? Was that something like a bait or some mental damage thing? I don't know.
Hey, Liv, I have a good news.
Weird.
We have Muscle Noob who just followed the channel.
Oh,
thank you, Muscle Noob.
So
thank you very much. I really
Muscle
appreciate
Noob.
it.
Thank you. That is so nice. Thank you. Welcome. ShinYaiba looking much more aggressive than he was before. Has to be careful though, because JeremyRay is very, very on point with whiff punishes, and you know, he didn't have a lot of problem escaping the corner, especially with EXDP. I wonder if he's gonna try it again. And I'm still wondering what ShinYaiba is trying to bait with those cartwheels. Like, what is he doing? Okay, that's what he's trying to bait. I get it now. But he's doing it so much. I wonder if JeremyRay could not try and just whiff punish some of these, because they look so weird, like in the middle of neutral.
Yeah, it seems that Jeremy is under control.
But Jeremy
by
seems
ShinYaiba.
completely lost. He seems completely lost. He doesn't know what to do about them. So ShinYaiba is definitely right to abuse this move. Because look at that, he cannot punish it. The distance is just right. Okay, very nice use of V-skill too. Another V-skill you don't see that often with Seth players, because they usually use V-skill 1, you know, the one where you steal moves from opponents.
Come on,
That's the one
why
you
he
use.
doesn't
But
send
look
a
at
new
that!
fireball?
Yeah, no fireball, no whiff punish, nothing. So ShinYaiba is totally right
Oh, Jesus.
when he
Perhaps with the solar
abuses
plexus.
this move. Yeah, right after the solar plexus, boom, critical art. That is going to kill for sure. And ShinYaiba takes the 3rd point on his side. This is looking grim for JeremyRay, isn't it?
Yeah, it looks like a kind of Mukobinism from
Yeah,
ShinYaiba.
that's yeah.
Spamming stand HK.
He's spamming stand HK to try and supposedly bait something, from what I understood when I saw his gameplay, because he baited Jeremy once, so it worked once, but he did it like 10 times before it worked. So
Well, thank
I
you,
don't know.
Matt Sensei, too, for the follow.
Thank you very much. Hi. So yeah, I'm wondering, is that a strategy? I'm so confused right now. Yeah, ShinYaiba definitely looking very good for the past 2 matches. Oh, look at that. It's so good. Every time JeremyRay tries to dash in or just do something about this move, he gets punished for it. That is so powerful. Oh, and the overhead to seal the deal. So good. So good. I know a lot of people complain about Seth being nerfed in Season 5, but honestly, when I look at this gameplay, he still looks like a very strong character, in my opinion. And ShinYaiba was still spamming this move, and it works so very well against JeremyRay. And now it kind of makes me wonder how good Jeremy knows the Seth matchup, and especially with this V-skill 2 V-trigger 1 combination.
I should try to parry. To parry the kick.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Maybe he should try to parry it. But, you know, we're already at 4-1 on ShinYaiba's side. It's kind of late to try things out. You know, he should have tried that a little while ago, because now it could be ShinYaiba's last match, because we're at 4-1. So if Jeremy wants to try something out with a parry, it's now or never.
Come on, Jeremy, wake up! The carrot
And
not
I
cooked.
hope for him that it works. Oh, very nice. Check on this dash. This opening dash from ShinYaiba got checked right away by
tried to
JeremyRay.
DP
Very
this.
nice stuff. Yeah, no DP, no anti-air. So weird. So weird. Is he gonna spam the move? No, now he's spamming Axe Kick instead. Oh, and there he is. There we go. Stan HK. Kinda missed the end of the combo there with a DP. JeremyRay with the action there. Very nice side switch. Gets blocked by ShinYaiba though. The jump in gets blocked. Very nice throw there. And I wonder why Jeremy hasn't tried to just EX DP his way out of the corner. He did that very well at the beginning of the FT5, and now he seems to be afraid to do it. Yeah, look at that. Jumping back will get you nowhere, except in the corner. So yeah, it seems pretty tough for our friend Ryu player there. Oh, tried to solar plexus, got caught by the standing HK. And very nice use of the whirlwind there to get through the fireballs. Ooh, that was kind of nasty. They're not the right spacing on this attack, but still, ShinYaiba with a slight life lead. Yeah, he looks very strong. No Urian tonight, but that Seth is spicy as well. Let me tell you.
Okay.
V-trigger 2
Any
activation.
remontada?
What is it gonna be? Can he save
Make us
this
dreamy.
match point?
Jeremy,
Because
come on.
ShinYaiba is at match point with the super. Will it kill? I think
Yeah,
it
of
will
course
kill.
he's gonna kill.
Yeah. Doesn't look that good. Not much life left. Oh, and he was in Vitrigger as well, so of course it's gonna kill. And ShinYaiba, ladies and gentlemen, takes it. 5-1 against JeremyRay. That
Yeah.
went by super fast. Right?
GG ShinYaiba, you proudly represent the
GGs.
Sword Mind League and the German
And
fighting
Germany
game community.
as well. GG's. That was so good. This
Yep.
Seth, my gosh. He played like no other Seth I've seen before. He was so like unique in the way he played.
Oh, thank you Malodo.
But
Merci
yeah,
pour ton abonnement.
B-Boy on the chat says that it's probably a lack of experience in the matchup, and I do believe he's right. Because you could tell that there were a lot of things that Jeremy had no answer to, like the whirlwind to go through fireballs, the axe kick, the stand HK, like all these things that ShinYaiba purposefully mashed or abused during the match.
Come
I
on,
bet
boy,
there are
jump to the
things
Discord
you can
and
do
let's
with
share
Ryu
your
against it.
thoughts
Yes, please
together.
join us, guys, for a
Jeremy,
quick interview.
ShinYaiba, you can speak in German if you want. Liv
I can
understand.
do that. We can do your interview in German, ShinYaiba. I can do that, and I'll translate then for
Oh, you
for
have
English
ShinYaiba.
and French-speaking viewers. Hi, good evening.
Hello ShinYaiba. GG.
What's up? GG's, yeah.
Hello.
Hello Jeremy. GG's.
Hello. GG's.
GG's.
Yeah, GG's too.
Yeah, that was a great match, guys. Very, very different from what we've seen, especially on ShinYaiba's side. I had never seen a set like that. So I have a couple of questions. First of all, quick
Chatting.
question though. Would you like to do this interview in English or in German?
Okay. Yeah.
Sorry?
We can do English. We can do
English?
German.
Okay.
Both.
Let's
It's
do it
okay.
in English then. It's fine. So, my very first question was, what's up with this Sten HK? Why did you spam it so much? We see
I
you
wanted
did
to
a
see
lot.
if he is going to punish it, because most people till Diamond don't know how to punish it properly.
And that's exactly what happened, because you didn't get punished for that.
And to be fair, it is a stupid move.
And how to punish this
How do you
Standish
punish
key,
it,
this
actually?
evil Standish key? With Ryu, I mean, does with a solar plexus it works or something else?
Well, I only know how to punish it with Seth and Urien.
Oh, okay. But
And
it
with
is
Seth, I
possible
just
to
use
punish it.
standing hard kick.
Okay. So yeah, but it definitely is possible to punish it.
It is possible, yeah.
Okay. And my second question, I saw you play kind of a different combination of V-skill and V-trigger than what most Seth players do, because you played V-skill 2 and V-trigger 1. And I was wondering what made you choose this combination?
I only pick V-skill 2 against Ryu because I don't like his install art.
Oh, okay. So it's a matchup kind of thing, because
Yeah.
usually you play the other V-skill.
Exactly.
Okay. And what about V-trigger then? Is it just like preference?
I just love V-Trigger 1.
Okay, it's just
It's
like
flashy.
super. Yeah, oh, definitely. Yeah, I'm sure. And coming from a V-trigger to Urien, that doesn't surprise me. And yeah, speaking of characters, what do you like about those two characters, Urien and Seth? What do you like about them?
They are both kinda crazy. Just like me.
Oh, so that's part of your personality, all right.
So if you like crazy character, you should try definitely Blanca.
I'm
There
not
he
that
is with his
crazy.
Blanca. There he is with his Blanca propaganda. Oh my god.
The only character that isn't crazy I play is Sakura.
Yeah, not too
Okay.
crazy, definitely. Sakura is pretty, solid.
Solid.
And-
She's only crazy about Ryu.
Yeah, definitely. And yeah, since we're on the topic of characters, is there any other new characters that you'd like to try out? Maybe in the future, like Oro, Akira, or
Akira,
the-
100%.
Akira. Wow. Okay. Yeah, she looks really cool.
Yeah, I really like her.
Yeah,
tried on
I love
Rival
her
Schools.
design. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a really cool character. I love her design. So I hope she plays well, and I hope you find some kind of craziness in her to like.
Hope so as well.
But yeah, thank you very much for coming. Really liked your set. It was really cool.
Yeah, thank you,
So,
ShinYaiba.
yeah, it was awesome having you.
GG
It
again.
was a pleasure. Thank you for
so
inviting
much.
me.
For sure. A pleasure. And yeah, we're gonna continue this interview with Jeremy. Peut-être en français, je pense.
Comme vous préférez. Y a pas
Bon,
de...
français, ça ira bien. T'inquiète.
Ok, très bien.
Ouais, GG quand même, malgré,
GG,
malgré la
Jérémy.
défaite. Qu'est-ce qui t'a manqué
Ouais,
du coup
merci.
dans ce FT5? C'était le match-up? Qu'est-ce qui s'est passé?
Un peu de match-up, ouais, c'est vrai que je vais pas vous mentir, je suis pas mal déçu de ma performance ce soir.
Ouais.
Après, je manque beaucoup de pratique ces derniers temps et je pense,
D'accord.
là, ça m'a un peu surpris. Je pensais pas perdre autant
Mhm.
de niveau en l'espace de quelques semaines sans jouer. Et du coup, ça me motive en tout cas à travailler d'autant
C'est
plus
le
pour
principal.
rattraper ce retard.
Et qu'est-ce qui
Mais-
t'a tenu éloigné
Pardon.
du jeu si c'est pas indiscret? T'es pas obligé de répondre, hein. C'est plus par curiosité.
Divers événements de la vie, on va dire. C'était
D'accord.
pas de
Oui,
mon
non,
plein
parce
gré,
que
mais voilà.
j'entends plein de gens qui disent j'ai pas joué parce que je jouais à Guilty Gear. C'est pour ça que je demande.
Ah, c'est vrai qu'il y a eu Guilty Gear, mais même j'ai pu y jouer un petit peu. C'est vrai qu'il est vraiment très très bien.
Ouais,
Mais
c'est bien.
pareil, j'ai pas eu le temps de le doser autant que j'aimerais.
Ouais. Donc ouais, donc un
Et-
peu de match-up et un peu de manque de pratique.
Un peu de match-up, ouais, de la façon aussi dont je jouais.
Ouais, parce que j'allais demander, est-ce que
machine,
c'était une
parce que,
question de match-up joueur ou de match-up perso plutôt du coup?
il y avait un peu des deux, puisque 7 c'était un match-up que j'avais pas mal taffé les mois précédents.
Mhm.
Mais en fait, sa façon de jouer m'a beaucoup surpris, notamment tous
le
ces
spam
les
de
HK à la suite.
de
Voilà,
HK, ouais. C'est vrai qu'on t'a vu
Les,
un peu démuni face à ça. Mais moi-même, j'étais très surprise de la manière dont il jouait. Je me suis dit, c'est pas du tout la manière qu'ont les joueurs de set de
Il
jouer
a bien
d'habitude.
mobilisé,
mais-
hein.
Ouais,
dès lors que
mais-
il se fait pas
C'est
punir,
ça.
Il y
forcément,
avait
il
des
va en
phases
abuser.
comme ça un peu étranges, mais en tout cas, bon, ça marchait, on va pas lui en tenir rigueur. Hein. Mais ouais, donc un peu de match-up joueur et un peu de match-up perso aussi.
Perso, ouais.
Et puisqu'on parlait
Bah,
du coup de revenir sur le jeu, vu que j'ai posé la question aussi à ShinYaiba, je vais te poser la même. Vu que de nouveaux persos vont bientôt être annoncés, est-ce qu'il y en a un qui te ferait de l'œil justement pour te remettre au jeu, te remotiver?
Mais alors moi, je suis un joueur qui s'accroche à son perso. Enfin, je joue
D'accord.
Ryu depuis toujours, même quelle
Comme
que
moi
soit
avec Chun-Li,
la version de Street Fighter, voilà, c'est ça. Je joue Ryu que ce soit sur 2X, Street Fighter 4, le 5, je l'ai suivi même après ces gros nerfs à la saison
c'est
2.
bien. Quelqu'un qui aime son perso,
Et-
c'est chouette.
C'est ça. Et du coup, en fait, tant que j'ai pas réalisé au moins mon objectif perso avec Ryu sur Street Fighter 5, qui est peut-être au moins un diamant avec lui,
C'est un bel objectif.
voilà. Je ne cherche pas à jouer d'autres persos. Mais c'est
Ok.
vrai que Akira, elle m'intrigue pas mal. Je suis curieux de
Elle a
voir
l'air
comment
chouette.
elle va se jouer dans Street Fighter 5.
Ouais, moi aussi,
Et-
très intriguée. Ok, mais en tout cas, ça fait plaisir de voir des gens qui ont un perso du cœur et qui restent fidèles. C'est chouette. Surtout dans Street 5, c'est pas forcément toujours le cas. En tout
Ouais,
cas,
c'était pas
GG.
évident pendant quelques années. Ouais.
Ouais, c'est sûr, surtout avec Ryo. Bah t'inquiète, j'ai connu la même avec Chun-Li. Hein. Elle a bien, elle a bien trusté le fond de la tier list pendant 3 saisons.
GG en tout cas, Jérémy
GG
Ray.
à toi.
Et si tu as envie
Merci
d'investir
d'être
un peu plus sur Street Fighter, eh bien je t'invite à aller voir ma chaîne YouTube. Il y a des cours de coaching avec Mr. Crimson qui
Avec
s'appliquent à
Mr.
tous les
Crimson.
personnages. Et grâce à ça, j'ai pu aller easy, super diams. Donc comme tu vises le diamant, autant regarder ces cours-là, ils sont gratuits. Et, ils peuvent t'amener jusqu'à super diams si ce n'est plus. Ça dépend de ton investissement. Et bien évidemment, à tous les joueurs français qui sont sur le chat, je vous invite à y aller. Je les mets à disposition pour tous. Now, thank
En
you,
tout cas, merci d'être
JeremyRay. See you to
Merci.
another
GG à
combat.
toi.
Merci à vous.
And
Thank you everyone.
let's jump to the next combat. This one
Yes.
is the main combat for the night.
This
And
one is going to be nice.
let's see the
Let's see the
trailer to
trailer.
introduce the players.
Sure, let's
go.
watch it.
Here comes a new challenger!
Look at the way he's put Linkexelo in the opposite corner.
Yes,
It
EXDP.
was so quick. Very nice EXDP though from Linkexelo to try and get out of the corner.
Dunk.
Oh, and the EX command grab with a nice careful with Kudo. You're not the only one who has.
Fais-nous rêver. Qu'est-ce qu'il en tir évidemment avec activation des triggers. C'est là où on va voir maintenant comment il gère. Il a pris la boule. J'ai rien compris de c'est terminé. The4Philzz he made the biggest remontada I've seen in ages. Oh my god.
Wow, Linkexelo and The4Philzz, I didn't expect to have
This is
those
gonna be so good.
strong players
Yeah,
in Street
such
Fighter
strong
5
players.
and very famous. The4Philzz play on that stream last year on December's against
he did.
it was with
Nassim Claw.
Nassim Claw. Yeah, Nassim Claw. He won 10-5. The CFN was so. I hope
Let's hope it's
tonight
better tonight.
the god of CFN will be with
It
us.
seemed okay. It seemed okay on the first match. So hopefully it goes smoothly tonight.
Okay, let's create the room and invite
Let's create the room.
players.
So yeah, two very strong players tonight. Linkexelo, of course, a very strong French player. You know, lots of good results in tournaments. Very strong player overall. We had him a couple times on the channel, whether it was on team battles or alone, and it's always a pleasure to have him back. And tonight, against him, we'll have a player that I personally really like, The4Philzz, the represented Falk. I mean, there's no other Falk player like him, and there's no other Falk player, let's face it, but he's such a good player. His Falk is so amazing.
Oh my god, look
He
at
does
this player.
things like
A warlord.
and
It's
he's
not
a
every day that we have
warlord.
this rank,
No,
the
no.
maximum rank.
His
So
Link is Ultimate Grandmaster, which is like a thing. I mean, it's a thing in itself. You have to grind a lot to get to Ultimate Grandmaster.
So
but
both
Warlord,
of them, as you can see,
it's
there
a
are
whole nother
5
level.
bars. Oula. Linkexelo is dropping to 3,
I
but
do
it's
hope-
because of the new status.
I saw Jeremy drop to 1 at the very beginning, and it went smoothly, so it should be fine.
I cross the finger.
But yeah, I agree with you, Shin. He is the best Falca in Europe, 100%.
100%.
Like
Oh,
no other competition.
certainly 200% the best Falcon
Oh
in
yeah.
the world. In the world.
In the world, I mean, he does things with this character that
Hey,
nobody
bonsoir, les
does.
stars.
Et bonsoir, les stars.
La star.
Bonsoir, bonsoir. So yeah, he does things with this character that nobody does, and that a lot of people do not understand, because he's so precise, so clinical, and everything is just so optimized. It hurts to see. It's so
Player
beautiful.
no times, they directly press start.
Yeah. They want to
Let's get
fight.
started.
You can tell that they want to fight. So it's gonna be pretty tricky for Link, because let's face it, Ibuki is a very strong character. She is really good, but she's really good when she's in your face, not when she's far away. And The4Philzz is a master when it comes to letting you away, you know, not letting you approach him. So he's gonna have a pretty hard time, I guess. But once again, Linkexelo is a very strong player. His Ibuki is really strong, as you can see, because he gets the stun and the first round. But I don't think it's gonna be that easy.
This is the kind of
You know,
combo
first
that you like. Shirley.
round, first match is always
Fancy combo with the
Oh,
shuriken.
those combos with the shuriken, godlike. I always love them. Such a joy to see. But The4Philzz can do so many great combos with Falk too. You'll have to see it with V-Trigger too. It's so nice. And those air-to-air light kick are really good, actually. So there he goes, activating V-Trigger 2. And now he's gonna try and put the pressure on Link. Exactly with that, going over the shuriken. So good. So
That's a
good.
good jumping from the 4th.
Yeah, and that's actually
To
not
avoid the
just
shuriken.
any kind of jumping. That's
Nice DP.
It's a jump in with V-Trigger. And I think V-Trigger 2 is actually a very good choice in this matchup, given that Link plays Vinegar 2 Ibuki. Okay, V-Skill 2 is charged. Can it be the perfect? I think it can. Oh, barely just got it, and the perfect with the throw. That's exactly what I was talking about, guys. This Falca is just so good. She's so good.
This is a strong
Look at that.
message from the The4Philzz.
It's a very strong message. 'cause
Perfect, but it's
when
okay.
you
It's
take
okay
a
when
look-
you are PGM.
When you take a look at the tier list, Ibuki is kind of up there and Falca is kind of down there. So it's a strong message. It's just the The4Philzz turning a pretty trash character, let's call it that way, into gold. Oh, and this usage of the V-Skill too is just so good. And look at the life lead that the The4Philzz already has. It's so nasty. And this move that you see there, it's what's it like? It's heavy punch something. Forward heavy punch. It's really, really good. Okay, very nice use there of the V shift. Linkexelo doing such a nice work to make that comeback happen.
Oh,
Is he gonna be able to do it though? V-Trigger activation. Throw has been escaped. Oh, and the crouching mid,
for the The4Philzz.
crouching medium kick to finish it. That was really close, and Linkexelo made such a nice comeback too. Because that's actually his best bet. He has to be very aggressive and get into the The4Philz's face. Because if he lets Falca get away with murder and just, spend her time at a distance, he's never gonna be able to make it. But when the The4Philzz, oh, I love the way he made that move safe by using V-Trigger. That was so clean. Done. Can he kill? Yes, he can, of course.
I didn't
With
have
the
time
crouching
to
heavy
activate
punch.
the shuriken. So the shuriken didn't
Yeah,
touch
no,
him.
he didn't.
Wow.
Oh, very
The The4Philzz is so
nice
ready
here.
for on the anti-air.
Oh yeah, and I can tell because I played her a little bit. Falca's anti-air is godlike. It's literally 2 buttons. Oh, very nice cross up there with the kind of dive that she has. That's a move you see a lot online, actually. Let me see. Falca's. Oh, and that mix-up with the shuriken. So good. Okay, Linkexelo got this time. Can he kill? Doesn't quite have
dropped
the
it?
resources. He dropped it.
He
Was
tried
it
to
a
reset.
Oh no.
Oh, it's so
That didn't look
risky.
like a reset.
No,
Oh
no,
yeah,
no,
and that
don't
is gonna
try
kill.
any reset versus the
No, no,
The4Philzz.
no. Not against the The4Philzz. Just go for damage. Kill. Just kill.
And
His
it charged
Good-
the kunai.
Yeah, I mean, it was weird. I don't know if he dropped it or if it was a reset try. I don't know. It looked weird.
Try to reset
But
with the
yeah.
overhead.
Yeah, he tried to, but it just didn't do it for him. And now look at it. The The4Philzz with his second point. This could go really fast, actually. Yeah, Falca is such a strong character when she's put in the right hands, and that's exactly what the The4Philzz is. He's mastered that character so beautifully. Oh, careful with the shuriken though. What is the mix-up gonna be? It is going to be a low mix-up with the throw there. Linkexelo trying to go in with the offense. Not quite so easy though when you have the The4Philzz on the other side with the stick poking you at a distance. That's exactly the situation Linkexelo does not want to be in. Because look at that. All she has to do is forward heavy punch and she covers half the screen. Very nice use of the V-reversal there and the crouching middle kick to finish things off. Another round for the The4Philzz there. Very, very nice stuff from him. Oh, very nice confirm to try and break the distance right at the beginning of the round. Careful though, Linkexelo, not to be put in the corner, because that could be a very, very bad situation against the 4Philzz. He's so good at putting you and keeping you in the corner, though Linkexelo just escaped with the kunai. Doesn't quite have the V-trigger. Now he has it. Doesn't quite get the V-trigger on the 4Philzz side. Okay, now they both got it. Who is going to activate first? Because the thing is, the 4Philzz has to activate it on hit, because else he's exposing himself to a whiff punish. The Shuriken is activated. Very, very nice stuff from Linkexelo with a very clean combo afterwards to deal as much damage as possible. V-trigger activation and the super again for the 4Philzz. 2 times he's done that thing where he activates, and then since he didn't use any meter, he has full super to kill. And that's actually very interesting, because when you take a look at the way both players play, you've got 2 very different ways of using meter. Because on the one hand, you've got the 4Philzz, not very, not forced to use a lot of meter, so he has super and he knows he can use it after V-trigger 2 activation, for example. And then you've got Linkexelo, who is forced to use meter in order to go in and deal damage. So that's 2 very different ways of playing the game, and I like to see that. Oh, that was so nasty, the way the 4Philzz just avoided the overhead from Linkexelo with the dive. Oh, look at that. And then Linkexelo has to suffer through the pressure with the V-skill 2, with the projectiles. It's so nasty. Look at the combo. It's not gonna kill because V-trigger 2 is not going to touch Linkexelo. What's the mix-up gonna be? Oh, it is blocked by the 4Philzz. He blocked that. He actually blocked that.
I'm so impressed by the defense of the 4Philzz.
I am. Yeah, me too.
Wow.
He was able to block that. Like, nobody blocks that. Who blocks that? No one.
He blocked the instant
No,
overhead.
no one blocks that. No one blocks instant overhead into shuriken, into whatever. No one blocks that. It just doesn't happen. Yeah, the 4Philzz looking very, very strong there. And I was talking about the way the 4Philzz has to keep a distance between him and Linkexelo. He doesn't even seem to struggle that much when he's like in the corner or right in the face of Linkexelo. It seems to be okay for him. And now he has, you see how he has the entire screen covered because he placed his V-skill well and because he knows he can use his stick. But that was very nice stuff from Linkexelo though. Finally putting 1 round on the board on his side, and he seems to struggle so much. Look at that, look at the efforts. Oh yeah, please guys, let us know real quick who you are rooting for. Either Linkexelo or the 4Philzz. Okay, V-trigger 2 activation for the Falca player. What is it going to be? Okay, just a throw. Oh, he tried to bait him with the V-skill too, but that didn't quite work out. But no. No shuriken for you, mister. My V-trigger is better than yours. Okay, now it's all going to be
So
down
close,
to
yes.
who chooses to go in first and who can guess the distance better, and it will be Linkexelo.
This point is important for
match.
Linkexelo.
It is important. It is, because we were already down 3-0, which is already something on an FT10. And now that he's got 1 on the board, it's gonna be a little better. He's gonna get that little bit of momentum going on, which is
He
always
doesn't
nice
let
to
the
have.
4Philzz let go. So
Oh
that's
no,
good.
I mean that's definitely not over. But yeah, not letting the 4Philzz take off too much is a good thing. Although I've said that, and we're barely 30 seconds in, and the 4Philzz has already such a big life lead. Look at that. Look at the way he's able to cover the entire screen with just stuff. Whether it's a projectile, the V-skill 2, the stick, he's everywhere. And that is crazy frustrating to play. And even, look at that, even when Linkexelo finally finds a way in, there's always like an anti-air or projectile or a V-skill, whatever. There's always something covering the screen and preventing Linkexelo from going forward. And as an Ibuki player, I cannot imagine how frustrating that must be. Linkexelo on the offense though, finally finding a good corner position to put the 4Philzz in. Careful with those EXDPs though, because they go very fast. What is the mix-up going to be like? It's going to be a simple forward. Really nice stuff from Linkexelo there, putting pressure on the 4Philzz in the corner. And that's exactly the way he has to play. He cannot let the 4Philzz get away with murder. Very nice shimmy there. And look at the way he's dashing to try and put the 4Philzz in the corner. He knows that works really well. Oh, and another dive setup. Oh yeah, those dive setups in the corner are deadly. Okay, now Linkexelo has to be careful with the V skill. Yeah, he's trying to escape. He's trying to capitalize on the fact that the 4Philzz kind of missed his stun combo, which is kind of weird.
XDP too.
Oh, another EXDP. So unafraid to spend those bars. I like it. Yeah, and the V trigger activation is going to kill. It covers so much distance though, this V trigger, whenever you activate it. Like the zone, the space it takes when you activate is pretty large. And that's another point on the 4Philzz side, the fourth one.
Well,
already.
The 4Philzz is very impressive and looks very, very strong and
yeah, he's so impressive. Like I said, everything he does is just so clinical, so optimized, it hurts. Like, you're left wondering, how the hell can I defend myself against such an opponent? He seems to be in my head the whole time. Look at that nice throw to put Linkexelo in the corner. The 4Philzz has to be careful though. There is a V-trigger on Linkexelo's side. So there you go. No time left to lose for Linkexelo. Spends the bar, spends the meter.
One more hit for Linkexelo, yes.
Oh, with a missed! Yeah, he misjudged the distance there with the DP, and Linkexelo whiff punished it very, very nicely. You know, the 4Philzz trying something a little different, you know, being a little bit more aggressive, trying not to get too much pressurized by Linkexelo there. Who does a very good job at pressuring the 4Philzz, by the way, because look at that. Barely 20 seconds in, and Linkexelo has already found the corner. And now he is mixing the 4Philzz to death. Careful, though, with this V-trigger activation. Very nice side switch there for the 4Philzz, putting an insane amount of pressure on Linkexelo with the V-trigger. Oh, that looks painful.
It was not a good choice for Linkexelo.
And once again, he was just spamming until it worked. Like, he used his V-trigger 3 times on Linkexelo just to make sure that he was going to, you know, let his guard down for a second, and then it worked. So confident, so intelligent. Another EXDP, look at that. They're so good, those EXDPs with Falco, because they can go through the kunais, and the 4Philzz knows it. That's a huge thing in this matchup. Okay, what is the mix-up going to be? Just a classic one, trying to find the corner position again, because it's been working very nicely for him. Can he kill? Must he drop it? Doesn't drop it. Very nice stuff there from Linkexelo. Taking another point for Renz there with 4-2 against the 4Philzz. And I see JeremyRay in the chat sending Linkexelo his energy. Guys, don't...
yeah, that's a good idea to
don't forget to tell us who you are rooting for.
Linkexelo.
Yeah, he is.
Round 1. Fight.
Okay, so let's start with the same level.
Yeah, and I love the way he's so confident there. Look at that, Linkexelo. Anytime he wins a match, you can tell that momentum is building. I don't know how much of a momentum-driven kind of player he is, but that sure plays a role. But the 4Philzz, with that little bit of V-trigger left and the V-skill setup, oh, that was so good. That was so good. The way he set up the V-skill too, and used his little bit of V-trigger left, and he's so unafraid of the shuriken too. I love
He
it.
doesn't afraid. Directly.
Yeah, completely unafraid. He doesn't care because he knows the shuriken takes a little while to come back. So in the meantime, he can do stuff. No. You see, it's just like, it's like passive pressure almost, because he puts this V-skill on the screen, and then he knows that Linkexelo is going to be a little bit more afraid to go forward. Although I say that, but Linkexelo has found the stun, won't be able to kill because he doesn't quite have all the resources. But speaking of resources, the 4Philzz is totally unafraid to spend those bars. Will he be able to use V-trigger? Yes, he will. Could this be the beginning of a comeback? Look at that, the way he baited the V-shot and the comeback. Oh my gosh, the 4Philzz with the magic life pixel makes the comeback against Linkexelo to take the 5th point. 5-2, is now halfway there.
5-2. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard.
It's going to be hard, not impossible though. We've seen comebacks like that. Not impossible, but it's going to be tough. Yes, you can tell.
When you see
but that
like
comeback,
this,
so good, so good.
it's
such a
mentally
nice comeback.
Yeah,
We talk about it a lot anytime we have those kind of matches where it's kind of one-sided, but mental damage definitely adds up over time. And we were speaking of momentum earlier. That's another effect of, long sets. Momentum versus mental damage. Now let's see if Linkexelo can seal the deal there and try to get another round on his side. Very nice EX command grab to go through and break the distance. Careful though with this throw. And Linkexelo using a bar of V-gauge there, kind of like for nothing. But yeah, a good throw will do the job.
Yeah, so the 4Philzz did an EXDP.
Yeah, he didn't. I bet that's what Linkexelo was hoping for or baiting, but yeah, he didn't do it. He's smarter than that. Okay. And look how aggressive Linkexelo has to be. Very nice air grab. You barely see them with Falca, but they're really good. And the 4Philzz is making excellent use of them. Okay, another shuriken moment was going to be this time. Oh, he baited the EXDP. So good. Linkexelo puts another point on the board for France. Third one. And it's getting closer and closer for Link. He's making that comeback. I like it.
Yeah, I like it also. It's not lost.
It's good to see he's fighting back,
And France need 1 more point.
yeah. We could use a little bit more points there. But yeah, it's good to see that Link is fighting back. Although the 4Philzz is already half the way there, doesn't give up. Good to see. Over the 4Philzz with the pressure now. I like the way the 4Philzz is trying different playstyles whenever Linkexelo is making the comeback. You see, he'll alternate between a little bit more defensive and a little bit more aggressive playstyle. Now look at that, he's zoning him away, like at the other side of the screen. Another shuriken moment. Was it going to be? Oh, the side switch. Very nice cross down from Linkexelo. Trying to shimmy there, but it's not going to work. Let's see if the 4Philzz can make something happen with his V-trigger 2 there. He's done marvels with his V-trigger, but this time it's not going to be enough. Linkexelo with the offense again, with the aggression. And it's been working really well for him, this aggression, the way he's putting pressure on the 4Philzz definitely works better than trying to be patient. Yeah, DPs and shurikens work better than patience. That's the lesson there, guys. And now the 4Philzz has to adapt because the way he played before isn't doing the thing. It's not doing the trick anymore, so has to find something else. I'm always charging the fireball. V-trigger activation. What is it going to be? No, going for the overhead. Okay. Linkexelo activating shuriken. Oh, kind of missing the combo there. Too bad. Can the 4Philzz make another comeback? No, he can't, because this crush counter is going to seal the deal. And Linkexelo is actually making a comeback there. Look at that, 4-5. It's getting close.
2 wins in a row. In a row.
Yeah,
That's good.
2 wins in a row. That's good. That's momentum. You gotta build that.
The momentum.
Yeah. I wonder if Linkexelo is a momentum-driven kind of player, but it always helps, especially in long sets. Okay, now the 4Philzz has to adapt. He's seen that Linkexelo has adapted to his playstyle. Now it's his time to adapt, because look at that, after barely 10 seconds, Linkexelo has found the corner again. And now he's applying insane pressure to his opponent. The 4Philzz, though, with the V-trigger 2, what can he do now? Like I said, he's done marvels with this V-trigger, but it doesn't seem to do the trick anymore. Weird. He has to adapt. Overhead. Blocked very nicely by Linkexelo on the offense once again. Can the 4Philzz do the trick? Doesn't have V-trigger anymore, but Linkexelo does. Very, very tidy. Mix up there. Careful with the stick though, it covers a lot of distance. Look at the patience on both players' sides! Oh, he's going to kill with the super! The 4Philzz with the patience there! Oh my gosh.
Yeah, the opening of
So
the
patient.
4Philzz was so fun. The kick, this kind of kick from Falk.
Yeah, it's so good. I mean, it covers so much distance. And the 4Philzz with the patience. Just so much patience. So good, like I said. Et on a plein de nouveaux sur le chat. Bonsoir, Rosé. Bonsoir, Vicarius.
Yeah, salut.
Bonsoir, bonsoir.
Oh, Nepsa is asking to speak a little bit in French. Yeah,
Sure, why not? Allez, c'est parti.
Allez, un petit peu de français.
Un
La
peu de
France,
français,
mais
quand
oui.
même. La France. La France qui est dans le blender de The4Philzz actuellement, là, avec cette Falke qui fait un travail magistral, mais Linkexelo qui n'a pas peur de mettre la super, d'utiliser ses barres. Ça n'a pas tout à fait tué, mais par contre, ouais, The4Philzz
Mais oui,
qui rate complètement sa
français.
distance.
Mais on parle un petit peu aussi en anglais avec les pour satisfaire un petit peu les deux camps. Mais effectivement, là on est à la
C'est ça.
moitié, donc on peut switch en France.
On peut switch, c'est vrai. Ouais, non, The4Philzz qui a complètement raté sa distance là sur ce projectile aérien. Ça a fait les affaires de Linkexelo qui a pu prendre ce round. Même si on voit que c'est assez compliqué pour le joueur français qui a bien du mal à casser la distance et à résister à cette Falke qui décidément a vraiment toutes les réponses. Même si là il est sur un comeback là, le Linkexelo. Il a le momentum de son côté. Oh, et The4Philzz qui a décidément vraiment pas peur de taper dans le shuriken. Il sait que le shuriken va mettre un moment à revenir. Donc il a le temps de faire quelque chose. Il a pas peur de taper.
Ah, cette
Ça se
Falk
voit
qui a
qu'il
une
est très
défense
bien
à la
même.
fois offensive avec son
fait,
bâton
c'est-
et son dragon.
C'est ça,
compliqué,
elle est
hein.
un peu partout et nulle part à la fois. C'est un peu le propre du perso, c'est-à-dire qu'avec son V-Skill 2, plus ses projectiles, plus le fait que le bâton couvre une grosse distance, pratiquement la moitié de l'écran, elle a beau être assez statique finalement, elle arrive à couvrir tout l'écran avec quelque chose, que ce soit ses projectiles, son V-Skill ou son bâton. Donc c'est très très frustrant de jouer contre un perso pareil qui peut à la fois rester assez passif finalement et couvrir votre
Ça,
offense
c'est
peu importe
difficile
où
d'approcher,
vous êtes
hein.
sur l'écran. C'est
Système
très
délicat,
difficile d'approcher.
snipe.
toute façon, Falke entre de bonnes mains, c'est terrible. Hein. C'est vraiment terrible. C'est extrêmement frustrant à jouer parce qu'encore une fois, elle est partout et nulle part à la fois. Elle a des coups qui vont très loin. Elle a quand même des bons dégâts. Elle a des bons mix-up possibles avec sa dive, là, exactement comme The4Philzz vient de le faire. Oh, mais Linkexelo qui a pas peur de tenter quelque chose, même si là, le mix-up va pas très bien fonctionner. Activation de mes triggers de Linkexelo qui a pas peur de mettre le EXDP, même si là, un simple jab suffira à The4Philzz pour en terminer et mettre encore un round.
Il a tenté de trouver le crush counter avec le stand HK là de
ouais, mais ça n'a pas fonctionné. Et encore le XDP. Alors, le XDP de Falke qui sort très vite. Et puis surtout, c'est vraiment 2 boutons, pas de manip à faire. Encore une fois, Falke, c'est un des persos donc arrivé dans Street Fighter V et qui, tout comme aide à un gameplay un petit peu particulier. C'est à savoir que vous ne faites pas des manips avec votre stick, vous appuyez sur des combinaisons de boutons. Donc, c'est un DP qui sort très vite, mais Linkexelo, dont la super sort très vite aussi, et qui va faire beaucoup de dégâts qui risquent de tuer. Oui, ça tue. Ça tue.
Et maintenant il est à poil, là, il a plus de ressources par rapport à...
Oui, là par contre, alors il a mis... C'était judicieux dans la mesure où ça lui a permis de s'assurer le round, hein, donc excellente... utilisation des ressources, mais maintenant, effectivement, comme tu le disais, Link, il est à poil, il a plus de ressources, alors que The4Philzz, de son côté, on a la super complètement chargée, et Dieu sait que cette super, elle a fait beaucoup de mal à Link. Ça va mettre la super, c'est parti pour un perfect, je pense que la super va tuer, il y a de grandes chances, même s'il y a beaucoup de damage reduce, et ce sera le perfect pour The4Philzz. Qui petit à petit se rapproche de la victoire. On est déjà à 7-4. Là, il est temps que Linkexelo retrouve son momentum qu'il avait commencé à trouver là dans son début de comeback.
Là,
c'est compliqué.
Persos,
on sait qu'il a un Nekali. Pas sûr que dans ce match-up, Nekalis puisse faire grand-chose. Ça va se jouer à coup de
vomi.
Snipe versus Seismo ou vomi versus Seismo. Pas sûr que ce soit très judicieux. Moi, je pense que Linkexelo, il a tout intérêt à rester sur son Ibuki qui a quand même fait le café jusqu'ici, qui peut mettre The4Philzz en grosse difficulté. Vous voyez à quel point Linkexelo peut trouver la situation de corner rapidement, à peine 10 secondes de match. Il a déjà trouvé le stun, le corner, donc à mon avis, il a tout intérêt à rester sur Ibuki. Le devant-derrière qui est très judicieux, qui va tuer, et Linkexelo qui rend pratiquement le perfect à son adversaire. C'était pas un perfect, mais on n'était pas loin. Ah là, il a jeté tous ses kunai. Il a jeté toutes ses ressources encore une fois, ce qui fait qu'il commence encore une fois un petit peu en retard aux ressources, Linkexelo. Encore une fois, la bonne utilisation de la dive de Falke par The4Philzz qui maintenant préfère zoner toute sa vie à coups de snipe, à coups de V-skill. Encore une fois, un jeu extrêmement frustrant pour l'adversaire. Est-ce qu'il va remettre un perfect de The4Philzz? Ouais, c'est ça. Ouais, il est parti pour un perfect là, complètement. Ah, ça fait le 3e perfect qu'il arrive à mettre sur Linkexelo. Là, c'est très compliqué pour le joueur français. Il faut vraiment qu'il trouve les réponses à ces questions. Mais oui. Mais non, c'est ça, exactement. On est sur un set long, il faut que Linkexelo reste droit dans ses bottes, qu'il pense pas trop à la pression, même si c'est évidemment beaucoup plus facile à dire qu'à faire. Cette commande grab EX là, elle était un peu ratée, pas très bonne distance. Heureusement pour Link, ça a pas trop puni du côté de The4Philzz. Et encore une fois, cette utilisation de la dive qui est tellement gênante pour Ibuki parce que tu peux pas vraiment l'anti-air. Donc c'est très gênant. Attention à The4Philzz qui a pratiquement le stun. Très bonne utilisation du V-Shift. Même si là, Linkexelo a réussi à anti-air ça, à mettre un peu de The4Philzz dans le corner. Bonne utilisation du V-Reversal. Très peu de V-Shift et pas mal de V-Reversal quand même du côté du joueur de Falke qui préfère sacrifier une petite barre de V pour essayer de se sortir du coin, même si là c'est pas tout à fait gagné. Il n'y aura pas d'ouverture de garde sur ce kunai. Là, tout ce qu'il cherche, Link, c'est une seule ouverture de garde pour mettre le shuriken. Mais là pour l'instant, la défense de The4Philzz est impeccable. C'était là qu'il fallait mettre le shuriken. Il n'y a pas d'ouverture, il n'y a pas de confirme derrière ça. C'est dommage.
Ça touche
le
comme
shuriken
ça,
depuis l'autre bout de l'écran.
Oh là là. Il a essayé des shots. C'était trop loin pour des shots. Beaucoup trop loin.
Le chimie était excellent. Et The4Philzz qui capitalise très bien sur le fait que son perso a des normaux qui vont loin. Et on est déjà à 8-4, ça défile vite là.
Ça craque. craque un petit peu là du côté de Linkexelo, là, une déchoppe qui n'avait pas lieu d'être.
Malencontreuse, ouais, qui n'avait pas lieu d'être, et ça a fait les affaires de The4Philzz à coup de
Après,
bas
c'est dur de
medium
tenir
kick.
mentalement contre cette Falk.
C'est très dur de tenir, et encore plus quand c'est The4Philzz qui joue en face, parce qu'il a une Falke à la fois optimisée, frustrante, là et pas
Très
là
bon
à
en
la
défense qu'en
fois,
attaque,
c'est incroyable. Voilà, aussi bon en défense qu'en attaque, c'est impressionnant. Vraiment, il est très très impressionnant ce joueur. Et c'est pas un hasard s'il arrive régulièrement à faire de bons résultats à la Salt Mine, hein. C'est pas du tout un hasard. Encore une fois, deux grands joueurs, hein, deux joueurs de très très bon niveau ce soir, même si là, Linkexelo est en difficulté. J'ose quand même pas dire que c'est une méconnaissance du match-up, parce qu'au niveau de Linkexelo, les match-up, on les connaît, mais c'est vrai que Falke, c'est un perso un petit peu exotique qu'on connaît pas très bien.
Tu vois,
Donc,
Linkexelo,
ça
il
peut
s'en
jouer.
sort
En
bien
tout cas,
là,
là,
mais
Linkexelo,
s'il a
il s'en
pris
sort bien.
des coups tout à l'heure, c'est qu'il a fait une déchoppe quelque part. Et des fois, il faut prendre la chope. Hein.
Ouais, bah on le répétera jamais assez dans ce jeu, mais take the throw. Prenez la chope, parce que si vous prenez pas la chope, vous allez prendre combo et ce sera infiniment plus dévastateur que de prendre une simple chope.
Alors même The4Philzz, hein, il a essayé de déchoper, il s'est pris combo là.
Ouais, mais voilà, ça peut être vite dangereux.
Même
Et
les
voilà,
gros
vous voyez,
joueurs,
au bout de 20 secondes, paf,
Warlord
stun.
font ce genre d'erreur.
Ils font ce genre d'erreur, mais faut dire que Linkexelo fait un travail formidable aussi avec son Ibuki. Voilà, très bon chimie. Un prêté pour un rendu pour le chimie de tout à l'heure. Et je disais donc, ouais, Linkexelo qui fait un sans faute sur ce match avec son Ibuki, qui met une pression dantesque à The4Philzz. Et quand bien même il est Warlord, quand on a une Ibuki de la trempe de celle de Linkexelo en face, c'est très compliqué.
On peut espérer une remontada de Linkexelo.
Ah bah j'espère, ce serait bien.
Vu le nombre de
Ça
Français
devrait
qu'on
du
a sur
spectacle.
le chat.
Envoyez votre énergie à Linkexelo pour qu'il fasse la remontada. Ah, très bon snipe par contre depuis les airs. Un coup qu'on n'a pas forcément vu beaucoup de la part de The4Philzz. On l'a vu rater une ou deux fois la distance, donc ça l'a peut-être dissuadé, mais ça par contre c'était très bien joué. Ah, Linkexelo qui essaie de capitaliser sur le fait que Ibuki a quelques normaux qui vont loin aussi, mais face aux normaux de Falk, il n'y a pas vraiment grande chance de rivaliser. Et là, The4Philzz qui joue encore une fois la tortue, hein, qui joue de manière excellente
La tortue
son
qui
zoning,
pique, hein.
voilà, avec le EXDP, donc il sait qu'il passe à travers les kunai, donc excellent choix. Et
Je
merci,
pense que DP tout
pour le
court, même
compliment,
sans
c'est
EX,
gentil.
ça peut passer. Hein.
Oui, après je pense que c'est plutôt une bonne option que de mettre le EX, quand bien même, bon, ça dépense une barre, c'est un coup qui vraiment sort très très vite chez Falke, donc
C'est garanti.
il a raison, The4Philzz, il assure. Et l'activation V-Trigger du côté du joueur de Falke avec une bonne back throw pour permettre d'inverser les positions et peut-être trouver le corner, même si là ça paraît compliqué parce que Linkexelo, ça y est, il est parti avec son shuriken. Oh, le devant derrière deux fois, magnifique.
Magnifique.
Linkexelo qui a pas peur de, encore une fois, claquer toutes ses ressources, que ce soit en kunai ou en barre d'IX, pour être sûr de prendre le round. Et Nepstar qui confirme ce que je disais, il faut mettre l'IX. Sinon, on prend le kunai.
C'est un conseil de notre infiltration français, Nepstar. Merci.
Qui joue
Nepstar.
l'entièreté du cast, on le rappelle. The4Philzz qui joue bien le neutral, là, qui utilise très très bien les coups de Falco qui couvrent beaucoup de distance, qui à prendre ce mix-up quand même. Et là, le mix-up dans le coin avec la commande grave. Bon, la super à la relevée qui passe. Oh, The4Philzz qui a plus rien à perdre là. On sent qu'il est.
Oh,
Il a envie de passer son temps dans le coin. Oh, Linkexelo qui lui rend avec un
il lui rend
IX dragon.
le pif là, IX.
Un pif pour un pif.
Ah, il aurait peut-être dû s'y attendre là de forfait. Généralement, quand tu te prends une critical
Peut-être, ouais.
en wake-up,
Ouais, tu te doutes bien que
tu te dis
ça va
oh,
pas
ça
plaire à
m'agace
l'autre.
et hop, je balance aussi.
Je balance la max. Non, mais en tout cas, judicieux de la part de l'ami Linkexelo.
Oui,
C'était malin.
Ça lui a réussi.
Ça
Mais
lui a
c'était
réussi,
risqué.
tout
C'était
à fait.
risqué.
Mais il
Un
fallait,
risque
hein, de toute façon.
assumé.
Un risque assumé, voilà, faut pas mourir sans son pif, on le répétera jamais assez. Allez, The4Philzz qui est reparti là à l'attaque. Je pense qu'il a pas tout à fait apprécié de prendre justement ce EXDP après avoir mis sa propre super. Même si, bah, c'est le jeu, hein, il faut tenter. Est-ce que ça va être encore imperfect? Non, ce sera pas imperfect, mais pratiquement. Il aura suffi d'une toute petite touche de rien du tout, d'un petit trade pour
Pour le bon stun.
pour empêcher le perfect, mais il était en gros là. Ah, The 4Philzz qui est maintenant a complètement changé encore une fois sa manière de jouer.
Ah, il verrouille
qui
le
joue,
match.
il verrouille complètement, voilà, impossible de s'approcher. C'est oh là là.
C'est
Falke bien
super
utilisé,
offensif,
c'est-
ça, hein.
C'est une plaie autant offensivement que défensivement. C'est impressionnant ce perso. Ah, et puis Linkexelo qui a pris le mix-up, ce fameux mix-up dans le coin avec le V-skill en bas qui éclate du coup au bout d'un certain temps et qui a permis du
Ah, ça a
coup
été super
à The
rapide, hein.
4Philzz qui a fait de faire le devant derrière, pardon. Oui, il a complètement speedrunné ce match. The 4Philzz
Y a
là.
pas un
C'était
match de
speedrun.
foot ce soir, hein.
Bah écoute, je sais pas, mais en tout cas, il a l'air d'avoir des choses à faire là, mais The 4Philzz, parce que
Ah,
là,
bah
c'est
là,
un vrai speedrun.
il a bien joué, hein, y a rien à dire, hein. C'était
non,
parfait
rien à-
dans le
rien à
jeu
dire.
de Falk.
Parfait.
Et là,
Parfait.
il est sur le point d'éliminer le joueur français.
Ouais, ça pourrait
Allez,
être le dernier
Linkexelo.
match là, Linkexelo qui se retrouve un peu au pied du mur, je dois dire. Qui fait pourtant un bon travail hein, avec son Ibuki, mais on sent que face à The 4Philzz, c'est très compliqué. Il y a aussi peut-être des phases qu'il connaît un peu moins bien, notamment le fameux mix-up dont je vous parlais tout à l'heure là avec le V-skill. C'est très dur pour Link de s'approcher, très compliqué face à un The 4Philzz, encore une fois, toujours très optimisé. Même si là, voilà, cette petite erreur sur l'activation du V-Trigger, mais qui n'a pas permis à Linkexelo de rentabiliser. Ça a bien anti-hier la dive. Encore une fois, le kiff
Oui.
qui permet à Linkexelo de s'en sortir.
Ça, c'est ingardable. ça.
Linkexelo
Les
qui
kunai
n'a
en l'air.
pas... Linkexelo qui n'a pas envie de mourir
mourir.
tout de suite. Il a
Nous non plus, on
envie
veut
de
pas qu'il
vivre.
meure, hein.
Et nous non plus, voilà, nous on veut du spectacle, on n'a pas envie que ça s'arrête si vite. Oh mais là, 4Philzz encore une fois qui verrouille complètement le jeu. Tentative de chimie, ça ne passe pas. Linkexelo il est bien patient. Ça tente le kunai même s'il sait que en face il peut y avoir EXP même si là c'était un peu loin. Oh puis les confirmes sont
là
tellement
là
good
là
là. Et oh là là. Et balle de match du coup pour The 4Philzz, balle de 7 même.
C'est compliqué là.
C'est très compliqué. Surtout là quand The 4Philzz il se met en mode forteresse, n'est-ce pas? Il n'y a rien qui passe.
il
Bon,
peut
attention
finir
par
ça,
contre à
hein.
ces DP. Il n'y avait pas de whiff punish là-dessus, c'est dommage. Ça aurait permis à Link de capitaliser. Très bon jump-in ceci dit. Linkexelo en plus qui gâche un petit peu ses barres de V avec ce V-shift pardon, dans le vent. Encore une fois, le EXDP dans le kunai.
Oh là
Qui va
là.
prendre, ouais, en plus, il va prendre le V-skill, regardez, se confirme de l'autre côté de l'écran avec le V-skill. Ça c'est le shuriken du côté de The 4Philzz. Allez, il faut tenter le comeback, une shot, peut-être une autre. Ça dash beaucoup du côté de Linkexelo. Attention quand même à pas dasher de trop parce que The 4Philzz, il check bien les dashs. Il a en plus la bonne réponse avec la chope aérienne. Il a set up son V-skill.
C'est
Est-ce
chaud pour
que...
Link.
C'est très chaud pour Linkexelo. Ah, ça tente. Ça a pas peur de dasher. Le snipe qui en finira pas. Très bon entière du côté de Linkexelo. Allez, il faut sauver la balle de match. Là, il faut
Tous les
sauver
reversals,
Willy.
là.
Il y a tellement de vie blanche et si peu de vie normale du côté de Linkexelo. Là, la moindre touche et c'est fini. Ah, fallait peut-être essayer de confirmer quelque chose là-dessus. Est-ce qu'il peut le faire? Encore une touche du côté de The 4Philzz. C'est tellement chaud.
Oh là 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 là.
Il y a travers le V-skill.
Ce
C'est
réflexe.
fini. Quel
Ah,
réflexe.
il est
Et
impressionnant.
victoire du
Le
coup
monstre.
de The 4Philzz. 10-6. Oh, et quel match. C'était tellement beau. Magnifique.
What a match. GG.
What a match. GG's.
The 4Philzz. Very impressive.
And GG's
And
Linkexelo.
beatable. GG Linkexelo.
So good. So good.
It
But
looks
yeah,
like
join
a
us
mission
guys, please.
impossible for
It
Linkexelo.
looks so good. I loved it. He was like a fortress at the end. Like there's no way you could go, and approach him. Impossible. But yeah, definitely a very good match. I enjoyed that a lot, especially as someone who loves to see Falca players. She's not very represented. So it's always good to have a nice Falca player. So guys, please join us for a quick interview. We'd love to ask you a couple questions.
Bon, ça
I
va,
can't
je l'ai
wait
pas,
to
je l'ai
see.
pas envoyé à la boucherie, notre ami Linkexelo, c'était quand même,
Ça
c'est quand
va,
même bien
ça
défendu.
va.
Il a bien
Bonsoir,
représenté.
Link.
Salut,
Salut,
Link.
salut.
Salut, GG, à toi.
Merci.
Ça avait l'air compliqué, hein.
Ouais.
Vas-y, dis-nous tout. Parle-nous.
Bah franchement j'ai kiffé déjà le match, franchement.
Ah, bah
c'était-
c'est
Ah.
super. Nous aussi, on a kiffé, c'était
Est-ce que
génial.
le dieu
Ah.
du CFN était avec
Ouais,
vous?
ouais, franchement j'ai eu aucun... Alors d'ailleurs oui, je voulais revenir.
Impec.
En fait j'ai acheté un nouveau setup c'est le week-end dernier là, et j'ai un écran... c'est le débat un peu sur Twitter en ce moment, l'écran, qu'est-ce qu'il faut acheter pour pas que ça lag, machin. Et effectivement, là, j'ai un setup, et ça lag pas, c'est ultra agréable à jouer, et c'est pour ça que je
Ah,
pense
mais
que ça
trop
m'a encore
bien.
plus fait kiffer mon
Mais
FT.
nous, on a kiffé en tout cas.
Ah
C'était
oui,
génial.
Ouais, ouais.
c'était super.
On n'a pas
C'est
l'habitude de voir
super.
ces personnages. Je pense que ça
Ouais,
soit
mais
lui ou moi, on avait pas trop l'habitude du match-up,
Ouais, bah du coup,
franchement,
c'est bien, enfin, t'anticipes sur la question que j'avais posée. Le match-up t'a posé problème? Est-ce que c'était quoi? Mauvaise connaissance, mauvais match-up? Qu'est-ce qui s'est passé?
non, je pense honnêtement que Ibuki gagne ce match-up. Ça
D'accord.
serait dommage de dire le contraire parce qu'elle a quand même beaucoup d'armes contre Fac.
Ouais.
Elle punit pas mal de choses, hein. J'ai mis V-Trigger dans le HP. Il y a pas mal de choses que Ibuki punit bien. Elle approche plus facilement. Vraiment, je pense qu'elle s'en sort bien. Il y a des choses où je m'en veux de pas avoir travaillé dessus. J'y ai pensé en plus, mais j'ai pas travaillé dessus, notamment sur son V-Trigger, le salto là, le truc
Oui.
qui fait en l'air. J'ai
Mm.
réagi sur absolument aucun. J'en ai même pris
Oui, on l'a vu
nature.
mocobiniser parfois 2, 3 fois
Ouais.
jusqu'à ce que ça passe.
C'est ça exactement. Donc en fait c'est un mind game qui met parce que derrière il est à plus 3 il me semble et du coup il fait shop ou pas shop. Et pareil si tu fais shift tu prends counter. Donc mon gros regret sur le match-up c'est de pas avoir taffé ça. Je vais
D'accord.
d'ailleurs aller taffer des solutions juste après le match.
J'aime bien,
À
il
ta
fait ses
matière,
devoirs,
là,
Linkexelo, il
à
fait
ta-
ses devoirs.
à la-
Ouais, c'est ça. Bah, en plus, c'est trop bien de faire des FT comme ça parce que du coup, tu vois là où tu pêches, tu peux sauvegarder les replays et travailler derrière dessus.
Ouais, ça c'est
Du coup,
vachement bien.
c'est vraiment top. Et ouais, du coup, j'ai vraiment kiffé. Enfin, j'ai plus appris dans ce FT10 que en je sais pas combien d'années de match-up Falk en fait parce que
Ah bah
j'ai
nickel, on
j'ai
est
pas
ravis.
l'habitude de le jouer. Quand je le joue, c'est des FT2 vite fait. Et là,
Ouais,
là, il y a eu de l'adaptation tout au long du FT. Ça a été un long FT
ouais,
quand
c'était
même, hein.
super
Donc,
cool.
franchement, c'était cool.
Et donc,
Ah,
du coup,
fallait,
on t'a
fallait, fallait
vu
de
jouer.
l'endurance, ouais.
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 On t'a vu jouer 100% Ibuki, du coup. Est-ce que tu
Hmm.
penses qu'un counter pick aurait été judicieux ou pas du tout?
Alors, j'ai un counter pick ennemi, on va dire. C'est Nekali et j'ai une petite Sakura qui est en train de monter en ce moment. Mais
Bien.
je pense
Donc, du coup,
que.
Nikali, c'est
Ah,
possible?
Nekali,
Pas-
Nekali, c'est difficile. Je pense vraiment que Ibuki a l'avantage sur le match-up Falk et là où Nekali l'a pas forcément. Ouais.
Ok, donc
D'accord.
bien d'être resté sur
Hmm.
Ibuki, pas de regret là-dessus.
Non, non, pas du tout. Je savais que je partirais sur Ibuki full
D'accord,
sur la
ok, donc full Ibuki. Très
Hmm.
bien. Quoi d'autre? Si, donc on a eu l'annonce il y a pas très longtemps là sur Twitter du coup de la Summer Update de Street Fighter V. Ça y est, probablement le dernier perso qui va être annoncé. Des prédictions, des choses à dire?
Bah, prédiction la plus probable, c'est que Oro va bientôt sortir.
Ah oui,
Si on
on
devait
l'espère en
mettre,
tout cas.
c'est ça. Si on devait mettre une micro-pièce, on pourrait dire que Akira suivrait exactement, bah, genre qui sortirait les deux persos en même temps.
Ah ouais,
Pourquoi
pourquoi
pas?
pas, hein. Pourquoi
Osé
pas.
ça, mais pourquoi pas, ok.
Ouais,
Et
et
pour le petit dernier,
dernier, c'est compliqué. Le dernier, j'allais dire une annonce du dernier perso parce qu'on sait toujours pas qui est le cinquième perso.
mais j'espère bien qu'ils vont nous le dire parce que le
Ouais, à
build-up
coup
là,
sûr,
ça
ça va
suffit.
être encore un Shoto. Il y en a pas assez.
Ah, ou un blond. Un blond ou une blonde. Je sais pas. Non, bah, ou alors un costume alternatif pour Nekali, hein, ça commence à faire un petit moment là.
Ou Blanca.
Il y en a plus.
Blanca,
Ouais,
il est un
Blanca,
peu à
j'avoue.
poil en ce
Ouais,
moment, hein. Ça
je
fait plusieurs
je
saisons
vais
où il est à
pas,
poil.
je vais pas demander un costume alternatif pour Chun-Li,
Non,
sinon je
non,
vais me faire insulter.
tu vas pas demander.
C'est bon, j'ai eu ma dose, mais moi ça suffit, arrêtez
Ça,
de
c'est
prendre
bon,
mon
t'as une
argent.
garde-robe, tu passes plus de temps à
À
à
choisir
choisir ton
le...
costume que
C'est
faire le
ça,
match.
c'est ça. Donc non, vraiment pas d'idée sur le dernier perso? Ou une envie peut-être éventuellement?
Euh... Ah, c'est compliqué. Pourquoi pas Gouken? J'aime pas vraiment affronter
Oh
le
là là.
personnage, mais pour l'emblématique, pourquoi pas?
Allez, ouais, pour le symbole, allez, on va
C'est
dire.
ça exactement.
Allez, pourquoi pas? J'ai envie d'y croire.
Ouais.
En
J'y
tout
crois
cas,
bien.
Fais
GG à
longue,
toi.
fais longue. Why not?
Merci.
Ah,
Ah,
elle fait longue, j'avoue.
ouais.
Ouais, GG à
Pourquoi
toi,
pas.
Linkexelo, c'était
Ouais,
vraiment cool
gros
de
GG,
te
merci
revoir, hein.
beaucoup.
On te reverra
C'est
encore
très
une fois,
cool.
je pense, hein,
Oui, oui,
puisque
sans
c'est des
problème.
sûr,
choses
avec plaisir.
qui sont très appréciées au sein de la communauté, de voir des bons joueurs comme toi et comme The4Philzz, évidemment.
Merci Adam, bah, avec plaisir.
Yeah, and we're gonna start again. So follow up this interview with you, the 4Philzz. GG's for your victory.
Yo, GG!
That was very clean, very nice to see. Always love a good Falco.
Can you hear me? GG's?
Yeah, we
There
can.
you go.
Very
Alright.
good. So yeah, tell us a little bit about the matchup because I've asked Linkexelo the same question, and he says that in his opinion, Ibuki wins the matchup. But we've seen you very comfortable in this matchup. So tell us a little bit about it. What's your opinion on that?
I think the matchup is 5-5. I think it's quite even. It's just
Okay.
that for Falk to win, she has to really make little mistake. Because as you can see, every time I got knocked down, it led to me being in the corner, and then it was a really hard situation there.
Yeah,
But
that's the time.
some rounds, I was just not allowing Ibuki to get in, and I was just winning from the neutral a lot of the time. So I think it's pretty even. I played this matchup against Angry Bird when
Oh,
all the
wow.
international players came.
Nice.
When all the internationals came to Europe and they were over here, I did play this matchup against Angry Bird a lot. His Ibuki is very different, it's a different playstyle, but I definitely got a lot of matchup experience against Ibuki.
That's
So I
great.
would say Angry Bird told me Ibuki wins as well. We were going back and forth. I still think it's even, but I can
Okay.
definitely see why you would say Ibuki wins. It's definitely
Yeah,
possible.
because she has a lot of tools to get in, but she didn't really allow him to get in all that much.
Yeah, a lot of the things is preemptive.
Yeah,
So you
for
know a
sure.
lot of Ibuki's habits, so you would do things preemptively to prevent it from happening.
Yeah, and I was going to ask you since we're talking, preemptive things to, prevent Ibuki to get in. Was it because of that you played the combination of V skill 2 and V trigger 2?
Oh, yeah, V Trigger 2 just does a lot of damage and good Oki.
Yeah.
So every time I get a hit, it's pretty much stun. So I like that. And also V skill 2 controls the neutral. So Ibuki is a lot more scared to press normals when the orb is on the screen because if you get caught, it's twice as much damage. So it just makes the neutral more in my favor, and Ibuki
Yeah.
doesn't get to use her walk speed as much as she wants.
All right. Yeah, so definitely helping in this matchup. And since Falca didn't come out like right at the beginning, did you just wait for her to come out, or were you playing another character before her?
Okay, so I started this game as Ken main, season 1.
All right.
But
Oh, so very different from Falca, actually.
yes, I was still in school and stuff, so I wasn't taking the game seriously. I was just coming home from school and then putting on Street Fighter 5 and playing a bit of Ken, season 1, season 2. When Ed came out, I played some Ed. I did play a bit of Jury, Colleen as well. As soon as those characters came out, I was just playing for fun. So every time a character came out, I just played them and had fun, to be honest. But Ken
Yeah.
was the main character until I hit Grandmaster, and that's around season 3. Falk came
Nice.
out, and I was playing Ken as my main, but I had Falk as a secondary. But then I started having so much fun with Falk because everyone dropped her after like a week. No one played Falk
Yeah,
anymore.
everyone dropped her pretty quickly. Yeah.
Yeah, I was still having fun with the character, so I just carried on, and eventually I just made her my main because she was just more fun to play for me.
All right. And yeah, like you said, a lot of people dropped her after like a week and they labeled her as a weak character or a low tier character. Would you agree with that?
I mean, yeah, she was definitely not good when she came out. A lot of people were saying she was the worst character in the game. I kind of
Oh
agree.
yeah, really.
She was not good. Like a lot of people forget how Falk was because they didn't pay attention to how she was before. Everyone sort of stopped playing her, so they don't actually know the extent to how bad the character really was then. So I think the Falk players who were playing her from day one, they definitely understand how the character's changed. That's why every Falk player is pretty much happy with how the character is. There's still some complaints, but we've seen the growth and development from the character since
Yeah,
he
for
dropped
sure.
up until now.
All right. Yeah, she's definitely one of those characters who got buffs, along the way with every other patch and stuff. And
This is definitely the best version of Falk since the game's
yeah,
been
so you don't want her to change now
out.
if there is
I want
another
buff.
patch.
I
Yeah,
want
but
buff.
like no nerfs.
Yeah,
For
definitely
sure.
no nerf. She's okay. It's okay.
She's okay
Nobody
now.
wants nerf.
Yeah, nobody wants nerves.
The4Philzz, how was the CFN condition tonight with Linkexelo?
Tonight was good. I didn't really have
Great,
any issues.
yes.
Tonight was good. It was fine.
Nice.
Perhaps Capcom did something, a better connection
no.
between the UK and,
No, they didn't.
and France. But so yesterday, on last September, you beat Nassim Klo. Today
Yeah.
is Linkexelo. There's an expression, never two without three. Who is the next?
Yeah, who's the next
Oh,
one?
who's the next?
Who you want to challenge?
That's interesting. I got caught off guard. Who do I want to play? I want to play.
There are many French top players in France.
Okay. I'll play Kills You.
Kills you. Wow. Okay.
Kills
We'll
you.
make- We'll try to make that happen. That could be interesting.
Yeah.
Kills you. Oh, Kills you has a good friend. His name is Crimson.
You want me to play a 9-1 matchup? Falk versus Dalsim?
Why not? Well,
That
you
is a
made it so
random
easy
matchup.
tonight. So why
Hey,
not?
everyone who watches my stream knows that is literally the worst matchup in the game.
Yeah.
This is the worst matchup for Falk. Dalsim.
Yeah.
It's Dalsim.
Dalsim.
Ah, okay.
I'd have to switch characters and try and win.
Then who would you play?
I would probably play Colleen.
Colleen.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, because I play a good Ed. I play a very good Ed, but Ed also loses to Dalsim very bad, so I would have to play
Yeah.
Colleen.
Versus Karen, is it 5-5 with Falk?
Karen? Yeah, I think it's 5-5
Ah,
against
okay.
Karen.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll try to make that the Kills You match happen because that would be really nice to have.
Yeah, that'd be pretty
Okay,
good.
let's challenge Kills You. So Kills You, if you
Yeah.
hear me, the 4Philzz is
gotta
challenging you
challenge,
right
bro.
now. So
yeah.
stop your holidays and come back to your PC
We've got to fight.
or your console. It depends which platform you are using. But it could be a great match.
Yeah, I
And thank
would
you
love
very
to see
much,
that.
the
Yeah,
4Philzz,
thank you
to
so much
accept
for
this
being here.
challenge because
No problem.
normally tonight it was Kark versus Jimmy, and finally we saw a very great, definitely better.
Oh yeah,
match
it was awesome.
with you
Awesome.
and Linkexelo. It was very awesome.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so much.
Thank you
I was
so
listening
much.
to the I was listening to the commentary as well in between the games. Very nice commentary from both of you. I appreciate
Thank
it.
you
Thank
very
you.
much. I
Oh.
appreciate it.
Well, most of the commentary come from Liv, so Liv is
Thank you so
the
much. I
star.
appreciate
Great.
it. Very much appreciated. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Okay, well,
So thank you. Bye bye.
thank you guys so
4Philzz
much.
and Linkexelo.
And-
Thank you so much, guys. See you
Merci,
another
merci. Salut.
another combats. And now it's
Yep.
time to discover who will be the next players. Il est temps de découvrir les
Oui.
prochains joueurs, ceux qui vont se lancer dans l'arène la semaine prochaine, puisque oui, les combats continuent même
Voilà,
en août.
moi je pars
hein.
en vacances, mais les combats continuent. Donc ne
Moi,
partez pas loin.
je suis en vacances, mais je ne pars pas spécialement quelque part. Donc
Mais toi,
je
tu
peux me
continues
permettre,
de
je peux me
travailler.
permettre. C'est la passion
Dominique
qui
courageux,
m'anime.
regardez-le.
Alors,
C'est ça.
je vais vous laisser découvrir déjà
C'est parti.
le premier combat qui sera un FT5. Ce sera un format classique, évidemment. Nous allons recevoir Broly SDG et Vicarious. Est-ce que ça te dit quelque chose, Vicarious, Livan?
Ah, c'est un nom que j'ai déjà entendu quelque part, il me semble.
Il est très connu au sein d'une équipe très prestigieuse en France,
Ouais.
la plus grosse équipe de joueurs de Street
Tout à
Fighter,
fait.
il me semble.
À savoir
PHX, il me semble. Les Phoenix,
En
les
présent.
Phoenix, c'est ça.
Les Phoenix. Et ouais.
Voilà, donc Vicarious.
Donc leur capitaine, rien de moins que leur capitaine.
Exactement, c'est le big boss, c'est le big boss des PHX.
C'est le big boss.
Donc c'est un
Il est
joueur
là,
de
il est
Camille.
là dans le chat avec ses petites émots de Camille.
Il
Je
est
te le vois.
platinium. Et je lui ai mis en face Broly SDG, gros challenge, hein, qui est un joueur de Laura de rang diamant. Donc là,
Nice.
mon
Du
cher
challenge.
Vicarious, il va falloir t'entraîner dur avec tes équipiers. Surtout que Laura, c'est pas une mince affaire. Mais bon,
Non, c'est
t'as
pas
Camille,
une mince
hein,
affaire.
T'as Camille,
J'en
non,
sais
c'est
quelque
Gauthier.
chose.
Camille, ça fait le café, ça fait tout. Hein.
Ah,
Donc,
parce que fait
normalement,
le café,
c'est
les
5-5.
croissants, le petit déjoli, tout. Camille, c'est God tier.
Voilà, ce sera la semaine prochaine à 21h. Et évidemment, après un FT5, il y a
Et forcément un
un FT10. Et nous allons découvrir ensemble via un vidéo trailer, hein, que je lance
C'est parti.
immédiatement.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
nice D shift to try and avoid the meeting situation from Joel McD.
Willix is in trouble.
Another DP that's
It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt and kill.
Hard, and it's gonna hurt a lot. Joel McD taking another point. What is Ryan going to do with that mirror? Oh, very nice from Loki. No!
Ryan Hart! Legend will never die! Legend doesn't die. Deux beaux retours, hein. Joel McD, dont tu as vu la Sakura il y a quelques semaines,
j'ai vu
c'était la semaine dernière,
tout à fait,
voilà, qui représente
oh, et je
UK.
vois un nom que je connais pour les commentaires. Non.
Mais oui, mais avant de parler des commentaires, des commentateurs, hein, il y a également le légendaire Ryan Hart. S'il vous plaît, Ryan Hart.
Légendaire,
alors,
ça c'est le bon.
Alors tu vas me dire, mais où est le français dans cette histoire?
Bah oui.
Eh ben,
Il est où,
il n'y a
le français
pas de français. Parce que en France, il y a des vacances, c'est un peu compliqué de trouver des joueurs français, hein, et Dieu sait, j'ai essayé d'en chercher pas mal. Donc du coup, j'ai décidé de mettre deux Anglais, voilà. J'ai les deux joueurs qui ont répondu favorables. J'en ai pas mal, hein, des Anglais
très bien,
qui ont répondu favorables. Et là, on va avoir pour un premier match à commenter par Zantetsuken, évidemment, hein, en parlant des commentateurs. Zantetsuken qui là, il va avoir du caviar, hein. Zante,
du caviar. Ouais,
c'est Eliasnek qui va être jaloux, hein, parce que Eliasnek, il a dû attendre, je sais pas, 4-5 ans pour commenter du Ryan Hart. Snake, il est en vacances, il sera en Bretagne.
En vacances aussi.
Il va au pays des Bigouden, donc du coup, pas de commentateur, pas de Eliasnek la semaine prochaine. Et c'est Zante qui rafle la mise, hein. C'est GG à toi, Zante. On va pouvoir le voir à l'œuvre pour commenter cette belle affiche qui découvre d'ailleurs, hein. Je pense que non, je lui ai rien dit.
Je ne lui ai rien dit. Oui, bah attends,
je traite les commentateurs de manière équitable, hein, que ce soit toi,
voilà.
Snake.
Moi, je ne connais pas les affiches en avance.
Voilà, je ne révèle pas les affiches tout de suite pour éviter que mes commentateurs fassent la fine bouche. Et voilà, des fois il y a des belles surprises. En tout cas, ça va être génial. On aura du Phoenix. Et on aura de l'anglais. On aura quand même de la France, hein, un FT5 full français et un FT10 full anglais, hein. J'espère encore une fois, je prie le dieu du CFN qui soit avec nous, hein, parce que Ryan Hart il est en Allemagne, mais il va représenter quand même l'Angleterre. Et voilà, Yuzu DEDG, c'est Broly SDG. Voilà, il est là sur le chat. Et il a hâte d'être là la semaine prochaine. Hein. Faudra bien te préparer, hein, en face. Bon, enfin, c'est quand même un gros client, hein.
Et ouais,
ça reste Platinum, mais en face c'est Camille, et Camille ça pique.
Camille ça pique pas.
Camille ça pique.
C'est clair.
Voilà, il est temps de rendre l'antenne, Liv. En tout cas, c'était cool de terminer ce mois de juillet. Et avant juste au départ de vacances avec cette belle affiche qui était Linkexelo de The4Philzz, je me suis régalé.
Moi aussi, je me suis régalé.
On s'est délecté, hein, j'espère que vous avez beaucoup apprécié. Et il est temps d'aller raid une chaîne indé. On va voir les petits streamers, qu'ils soient français ou anglais ou allemands. Je vais voir qui c'est que. Je vais raid. Prenez soin de vous et je vous dis à la semaine prochaine pour ceux qui sont là.
Prenez soin de vous. Moi, je vous souhaite de bonnes vacances pour ceux qui en prennent. Des bisous. Je vous retrouve bientôt. Salut.
Allez, on va voir un petit peu ici, qu'est-ce qu'il va faire. Il a tout verdoyant sous prochaine ouverture de garde, c'est terminé. Alors attention, tentative de caillou, on ne sait jamais. C'est tellement chaud. Non, c'est fini.
L'ouverture qui est trouvée, la criticale qui est placée. Et voilà, verdoyance qui termine en beauté.
Verdoyance qui s'en sort avec un jump-in monstrueux. Et ce qui est dommage, c'est qu'il n'y a pas eu d'entière. No entire here. Activation, V2K activation. Free hugs, bro. Free hugs. Come on, this is safe. Come on, you cannot. No, he has it. He had it. No, this is the flash kick with the trick. This was so close. C'était tellement serré. Vous m'avez pas vu sauter sur ma chaise. Oh la vache. Oh la vache. I'm so hype.